Don't dislike other people for the way that they are. What is the premise of The Voice? How is it different than the other talent shows that are out there? They don't see them. It's not about how they're dressed. It's not about their weight. It's not about their ethnic origin. It's how they sing, right? It's how do they come across. But I want you to think about how many of you know someone, you don't even have to talk to them. You can just see them coming and you begin to feel yourself get stressed out. Like they get under your skin and you feel your fist clenching. How many of you know somebody like that? Raise your hand, okay? How many of you have realized you are that for someone else? Have you figured that out yet? Right? And so we've got to not dislike other people just because they're different from us. Well, they never know when to quit joking, or they don't have much of a sense of humor. They're never on time, or they're like a stalker waiting for me when I get there. And we're just different. I knew this girl in college, and we went to the same church. And on Sunday nights after church, all the college students would stand in the aisle in the back of the church and try to answer the question you always try to answer at church, which is what? Where do you want to go eat? Doesn't have anything to do with God, the Bible, anything like that. It's where do you want to go eat, right? And she told me one time after I got to know her a little bit better, she said, I would walk all the way back to the front of the church, go over and out a different aisle rather than having to walk past you because you were such a jerk. And she was right. I was pretty intolerable at that point. My initial thought was, well, you need to get a backbone. You need to come out of your shadow. You just need to grow up a little bit. You know how I actually finally found that out? She told me right after we got engaged. We will have our 23rd anniversary coming up in just a few weeks. We're just different. Didn't make us a bad fit. Didn't make us wrong. Didn't make one person right. It made us different. You know, if everybody was exactly like you, very quickly you would soon realize just how annoying you really are. Okay? So let's just make sure that we don't lose sight of that in the fact that everybody's got a little bit of a difference to them. Okay?